Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Aren't you getting it? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good to people? Ooh, what's good to people? It's a day of another day we call Monday. Anyway, that being said, what's good to people? It's Martin Luther King's birthday. Allegedly within the time of, what we call Martin Luther King birthday and the celebration and stuff like that, within him sacrificing himself for his life. And, it's a lot that he went through to try to, bring a positive light to the way black people were being treated. And there were a lot of white people that signed on to try to help to try to help the black people as well. We still work in a world of diversity and stuff like that, but there are a lot of white people, Spanish people, whatever the case may be, that are all into the integration of harmony and peace. I know we can't do the kumbaya thing as of yet, but in certain circles we can do that. With a lot of things we move forward, with a lot of things we move backwards. It is what it is. And happy birthday, Martin Luther King. I'm going to get off of that right there. I want to talk to you about this too, the Whitney Houston story. The tribute to Whitney Houston of her life and celebrating her life through Angela Bassett's eyes, which Deborah Cox sung the songs, and she did a very great job. Yaya from America's Top Model, she's doing her thing, some reason a lot of girls that's been on America's Top Model has not quite been doing modeling, but they've been moving forward in other things, so I salute you. When one door opens, another door opens, another door opens. You use everything to get where you gotta get to in life. And the thing about it is that I don't know if y'all been doing a lot of modeling and stuff like that. Maybe she has, but I have seen her in a lot of acting gigs and stuff like that. So basically she's working, which is always a good thing to bring money home to the house. And then also, it was a new guy that I never saw before. I don't know. And it was being sad. Angela Bassett is the one who done the film and stuff like that. It's based on her eyes and, through the way she's seen, I'm assuming that the way she's seen that went down between Whitney and Bobby and stuff like that. My personal feelings when it comes down to it, I'm going to say this. Just my opinion. I feel as though Whitney Houston would still be living if Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston were still together. And I know people say, well, Bobby the one who gave it. It's been known that Whitney Houston already had a drug problem even before, but I always learn one thing in life: when a person is like of a bad boy, like they call Bobby the bad boy, and they call him the bad boy because he's like very sexually fluid. So if he likes to have sex, he likes to gyrate, do nasty things on stage. And Whitney Houston was like a good person because the simple fact of the matter is they didn't know her, allegedly. They call her the good girl. But I remember once upon a time they used to boo Whitney and they used to call make Whitney Houston life a living hell. Especially Miss Wendy Williams, but I'm not going to make it focus about her, who stood up on stage and go, I really loved her. Anyway, that being said, and I could just imagine what she's going to say. Well, probably that came up because I was not in the office, I wasn't home today. So I really didn't say a lot of stuff I had to do. So the thing about it was that I believe, in my opinion, just my opinion, I feel as though Angela Bassett wanted to clear Bobby's name. And I feel as though the whole movie was based upon how Bobby really loved Whitney and how Whitney only cared about Whitney. That's what I got from it. And the only thing Whitney Houston cared about was her drug habit and things going her way. And the thing about it was that I'm not really sure that is the focus of a great thing of giving someone a light on Whitney Houston's life. And I'm a strong believer in this. It's only three people that's going to know the truth when it comes down to it as far as the story, which is going to be Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, and the Lord above. Anybody else is nearest things, because if Whitney Houston and Angela Bassett was really cool, then Whitney Houston is only going to tell Angela Bassett her side, which Angela Bassett only going to have her side. Now, Bobby Brown told Angela Bassett his side, then she only going to have his side, to create the story. Now, me per se, they was doing, a lot of different sex scenes and stuff like that. And the sad part about it, only thing they showed was that Whitney Houston liked to do drugs. And the thing about it was that, it's so sad to feed into just that when she was much more bigger than that. And the thing about it was that, people always want to, people love love the dark side of someone's fall. People love to talk about the bad things of what someone do. They always talk about this, they talk about that, but the thing about it is that when is the last time you got high and everybody talked about it like a dog? And that's the same thing I was talking about with Lindsay Lohan. You know, she's a young girl, stuff like that, and, you know, they're like, oh, she's getting drunk, she's doing this shit. But when you were that age and you were young doing your thing, it wasn't a problem. Well, I'm not in the spotlight, but you're still wrong. These are human beings. Anyway, backstage focus on Whitney Houston. Anyway, Whitney Houston, basically, this is the way I see it. I may be wrong, but I feel as though Bobby Brown, Whitney, Angela Bassett, they talked, and Angela Bassett wanted to help bring Bobby Brown's name back up because Whitney Houston has passed on, and she wants to help Bobby Brown have a career. So basically, she wants to put it in the light of Bobby Brown was like the really good person. He put his whole career on hold. Everything about he wanted to do just died. Everything about all Whitney Houston just wanted to do was live. She loved him so much, and I don't care what nobody says. She really loved him, and it's like, to me, my personal opinion, you ever see when two old people been together for a long period of time and one of them died? It's just a certain period of time before that other person died. With Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, to me, my feelings, and I don't care, you may say, oh no, they were not, Bobby Brown gave her drugs, because you was there, you know, you was in the room that was doing it, so, you know, you would know what was happening. Anyway, I believe it's just a certain period of time before Whitney Houston would die, because Bobby Brown kept the hope. See, one thing I believe is the behind the scenes. A lot of what Whitney Houston was going through, Bobby didn't share it anymore. Like she said, when Whitney Houston went back and Bobby Brown went back and he told about, about he was in rehab and he told that Whitney Houston was high too and she got upset and it was about upset and stuff like this. So Whitney Houston got upset, so Bobby Brown was like, okay, boy, I'm sorry. She was like, get out. But before he could walk out the door, per se, the movie, she stopped him. So I believe that due to that part right there, he kept his mouth closed as an honor. He did not want to cross that bridge with her again. Now, as far as worshiping her and stuff like that, I believe he did. I really do. The same I believe that Nick Cannon worships Mariah Carey. You know, it's just my opinion. And I just do, because I feel as though Mariah Carey does a lot of things that are very to the left. And I think Nick Cannon keeps his mouth closed. That's his wife. And he loves her. And no matter what we say about Mariah, we say about Nick Cannon, their love and their bond is still there. And that's the same thing I'm saying as far as Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. And then Bobby said, you know, he went to the funeral and they asked him to, you know, his family couldn't sit inside the funeral home. You know, it's just so many degrees of sadness that went through. But to me, I personally feel as though it was just a video to help Bobby Brown resurrect back to his career and basically put Whitney Houston in a bad light, because I didn't see nothing really great about it. I just saw, you know, there was an actor playing her role, and at some point she kind of looked like Whitney, at some point she didn't look nothing like Whitney. You know, Bobby Brown just didn't look nothing like Bobby Brown at all. You know, it just is what it is. This is my opinion. He didn't give me Bobby Brown at all. Y'all give me Whitney sometimes he didn't. But Deborah Cox, this is what you call an unseen talent, and it's so sad the world we live in. Deborah Cox, Jasmine Sullivan, Melanie Fiona, oh my God, I can't even think of a couple other artists. And these are artists that really can sing, and they're falling on deaf ears. And it's so sad because I'm watching Jennifer Hudson, and she's doing a struggle as far as, you know, her career. She should be way bigger than she is. But the world really don't care about stuff like that. We all want the shaker. We want the crazies. And if you don't have the crazies, they're not interested. People only want the downfall of people. They really don't care about the uprise. Anyway, that being said, and I'm not saying everyone. I'm just saying my personal opinion. Anyway, that being said, I just thought I wanted to do it as reference to the Whitney Houston Bobby Brown review. And, you know, the thing about it is that I do believe that Whitney would still be alive if Bobby was out. Sure, you said, well, they was pumping drugs together. Maybe they did drugs together. They saved each other lives tons of times. I'm sure there's somebody in your household, if you have anybody that's with you, you've done your shit and they saved your ass tons of times. People always love to look at the downside of everyone else and they, oh, she took a bump. Oh, she was getting high. But bitch, you get high. Half of y'all get high. Y'all high now watching this video. Anyway, let me inside. I'm going to stop it right there. I just wanted to put that out there as far as the Whitney Houston review. Hopefully my camera has not stopped. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello, all new people. Boom. I want to say old people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.